Earlier this week, a high-ranking Texas A&M University leader and well-known person in our Aggie land community announced his plans to retire. He's now here with us tonight, Brigadier General Joe Ramirez. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you. So a lot of Aggies were really surprised by this announcement. You're the talk of the town right now. Tell us a little bit about this decision to retire.
Yeah, well, my wife and I have been talking about this for years now. I had planned to retire as the commandant. But then I got asked to step into the role of Vice President for Student Affairs. And to be honest with you, it took me a little while to convince my wife to take this position because we were planning on retiring a few years ago. So we've been talking about it ever since. And, tragically, my wife lost her daughter, her youngest daughter, in a car accident in March. And it's affected the family deeply. And she's done extremely well and has been by my side every step of the way. But now it's time for me to give back a little bit of time to her. I did 31 years in the United States Army and 14 years at Texas A&M University. That's 45 years of combined service. So timing is good for us right now for a lot of reasons, but timing-wise, it's perfect for us to retire right now.
We read your letter. It talked a little bit about, umbrella drinks in the Caribbean, some stogies, everything like that. Sounds like a good retirement to me, but are you still going to be around? Are we still going to see you around College Station?
I am. My wife and I have a home here in South College Station. We love living here. Over the years, I've told many people this is my community now. I'm an active member in the community. I sit on several boards. And I hope to be even more active in the future now that I've got a little more time in my hands. But my wife and I plan to settle here in College Station and enjoy life here in Aggie land and continue to contribute to the community as much as we can.
Now, let me ask you about your position and your successor. Do you know anything about that process? Have they asked you to, give some insight into interviewing the next candidates? Because I know it's a process. It's going to take a while. It
is. Now, I've been involved in several searches on campus over my 14 years. My assumption is it'll be similar. I am not involved in that process whatsoever. Okay. The president will assign somebody to be in charge of a national search, and then they'll go out and look to see to bring in some viable candidates. I think Susan Balabina said it best a few days ago on this set, and that they're looking for somebody that truly embodies our core values, that gets Aggie land and our student body, our unique traditions, and our unique culture. But my guess is that they'll start a search soon, and my guess is they'll also bring in somebody really good to come in and step in as the Vice President for Student Affairs.
Tell me about some of the biggest takeaways and some of your accomplishments and things that you'll hold on to.
Wow. Well, first off, I will tell you that I did nothing by myself. I was surrounded by great people in every position I held at Texas A&M University, and I give a lot of credit to the people I was able to work with that do this job every day without a whole lot of fanfare, but they do it extremely well, and I was blessed to have had a chance to work with them. In the Corps Cadets, as the commandant over the time I was there, we grew the Corps significantly. Their grade point average really went up significantly from a 2.6 when I first got there to a 3.2 when I left there. In growing that Corps, we also brought in a lot of females and a lot of underrepresented populations. We had the first African-American Corps commander. We had the first female Corps commander, the first Hispanic yell leader. In my humble opinion, a lot of great things happened in the Corps over those 10.5 years, and I was proud of what we saw happen among those cadets. And I will tell you, the quality of the young people that I saw during my time as a commandant and the caliber of the young leaders we were putting out into the workforce and into the military, I was in awe of the caliber of those great young leaders that I saw come through. And as a Vice President for Student Affairs, just being able to oversee the growth of the student body and ensure that we were providing them the best student experience possible at A&M. Everything from Fish Camp to Howdy Week to over 1,390 student organizations. And I've made no bones about it. I will miss the two things I will miss the most: interacting with our student body, because I firmly believe our students are second to none, and then interacting with the great staff and faculty that I got a chance to engage with every day. We've got a lot of dedicated professionals at Texas A&M University that truly care about the university, care about our students, care about the future of the university and where it's going. And it doesn't matter whether you're a staff working in student affairs, faculty working in whatever department in whatever college, or whether you're a member of the administration. they all care about this great university and want to see it succeed.
Definitely, and they were very lucky to have you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
General Joe Ramirez with us.